Italy's betrayals, before and during World War II. Sam, Angel, Michael, and Louise. Italian irredentism. The Italians had a dream of forming a greater Italian state, one which would unify all of their people under a single banner. They were also ambitious with the idea of an empire. The picture on the right shows what Italy desired from their neighbors. They desired to get Dalmatia, the area to the right of the peninsula. Italian entry into World War One. When World War One started, the Italians were aligned with the Central Powers. However, they were only aligned in a defensive pact. When both sides started attempting to get more countries involved, such as when Germany courted the Ottoman Empire, Germany and Austria-Hungary both offered South Tyrol and some of Dalmatia from Austria. However, King Victor Emmanuel III decided against it to instead take Trieste, South Tyrol, and Dalmatia from Austria-Hungary, as well as help the Allies in the conflict. The Entente guaranteed that they would get these territories after the war. Discontentment. After World War One, the Italians were unhappy with the parliamentary system they had, and they didn't get the land that they were promised by the Allies in World War One. This was all decided at a peace conference in which Italy felt that they deserved more territory from Dalmatia. However, the lands were given to the new Kingdom of Yugoslavia. This made them want to pursue a more expansionist stance into their neighbors. Fascism in Italy. After World War One, they were radical socialists, and the Italians feared them and tried to prevent them from gaining power. So they turned to a group called the Fascists. This group was led by Benito Mussolini, a bald Italian man. Mussolini had previously been a socialist, but it was kicked out when he supported Italian entry into World War One, since he wanted to gain more land. In 1921, the Fascists became an official political party in Italy. Mussolini wanted to enter the government peacefully, but more than 30,000 people marched in Rome to give him power. Victor Emmanuel wanted to shoot, or was being asked to shoot the protesters, but instead he told them to leave them alone, and then the next day he made Mussolini the prime minister. He would expand his powers and eventually be known as Il Duce. Italian entry into the Axis powers. In 1940, Italy joined the war as one of the Axis powers. They joined the Axis mainly due to how close their political ties and mutual interests were with Nazi Germany. Fascist leader Benito Mussolini sought to expand Italian territory and influence, aligning with Germany's aggressive expansionist policies. Instead of encouraging the Italians to move from Dalmatia, they instead wanted to bring Italy to them. Fascist This alliance was cemented by the mutual desire to counterbalance the power of the Allied forces and reshape the European political landscape. However, this decision led to significant military and political setbacks for Italy. Italy switched sides in World War II. During World War II, Italy was invaded, and the Allied powers were making quick progress with it. All the Axis powers were defeated in the course of World War II and left the conflict at different times, with Japan being the last one to go. Mussolini was deposed following the invasion of Sicily in 1943, and Italy formally changed sides and joined the Allies later that year, though Rome would not be liberated until June 1944. After Italy switched sides, it caused a civil war between the Repubblica Sociale Italiana, or German puppet in the north, and the Kingdom of Italy, which was in the south, in 1943. Towards the end of the war, the Kingdom of Italy, those who were in the Allies, prevailed. Betrayals. Thus, Italy has had many betrayals in history. Most of these affected the nation both before, during, and after World War One and Two. These betrayals were both done by Italy and happened to Italy by other countries. Thus, Italy had to betray its allies since they kept betraying them. Thank you. The sources we use. History matters. Why did the Entente betray Italy after World War One? Didn't didn't Italy join the Central Powers in World War One? World War One. Italy in the Italian front, 1915 to 1916. By the way, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to say why didn't Italy join the Central Powers in World War One, although for some reason that part was left out.